In this video, I'm gonna give you the 5 crucial steps to take in the first 24 hours of filing a home insurance claim. Because when disaster strikes, what you do on that very first day can literally make or break your entire claim. I'll use real examples from claims that we've handled so you can see how these steps make the difference between a denied payout and a fully covered claim. This is Insurance Exposed. So I just need to give a really quick disclaimer before we get started. If you're facing a situation like a major water leak that's actively causing more damage by the minute, your priority right now is to stop it from getting worse. So shut off the water, protect what you can, and stop the metaphorical bleeding. If the damage isn't getting worse, if it's something you can safely stay near without it escalating extremely quickly, then you've got a moment to pause and take a breath. So this is your first step. Step 1, document everything. The first and most vital thing you can do before filing a claim is to document everything. And by everything, I mean everything. Snap pics, roll video, jot notes, and keep track of dates. Anywhere there's damage, and even no damage, document it from every angle that you safely and possibly can. And if your phone is dead and you can't charge it, you need to find a way to get adequate documentation. So take your kid's Nintendo 3DS and use that if you need to. I cannot emphasize this enough. There's no such thing as taking too many photos. If anything, what we often see is that people don't take enough photos or videos. Like in this one claim we handled where a homeowner's floorboards were terribly damaged during a storm. While the loss was happening, the homeowner didn't think to take any photos because he was preoccupied with all the water in his home. We investigated and insurance finally agreed to cover the loss, but the road there was longer, harder, and far more work on our end than if he had just taken one photo. It's an unfortunate situation that we see time and time again. So when in doubt, document, please. And if you're physically incapable of documenting, ask a family member, ask a loved one, ask your neighbor, ask me. If I'm walking down the street, you see me, ask me. I'll probably do it if I'm not in immediate danger. There's so many people. There's no reason you can't get photos. There's literally so many people. So we've covered getting enough documentation for when you file a claim. This leads us to step 2. Contact a qualified claims professional. Let's say you call your insurance company because your house flooded, but you find out that your policy doesn't cover flood damage and your insurance company denies your claim. That claim is now going to sit on your permanent record and can potentially raise your premiums. So how do you know if your damage is worth filing a claim over? Well, the best way to do that is by contacting a qualified claims professional, like a public adjuster. Hey, I'm Alex with Allied Public Adjusters, and yes, this is a really quick plug. Basically, if you didn't know, when an insurance company doesn't properly investigate a claim, we're the ones who step in and do it right. If you've got a claim and you need a second set of eyes on it, we offer free consultations. Just make sure that whoever you're going to is a qualified claims professional. So if you're ready to file that claim, step 3 is to contact your insurance company. So you've documented, you've assessed, and it turns out that you should probably file that claim. Your next step is to go ahead and call your insurance company. When you call to file a claim, you're most likely going to be directed to something called the First Notice of Loss Department, or the FNOL. Think of it like a call center. Fluorescent lighting, cubicles, and glitchy CRM software. The people here are typically underpaid and they're expected to work fast. Really fast. Not to mention, a lot of insurers don't even record these calls. Essentially, they're the opposite of detail-oriented. But that's why you're gonna be the one who is detail-oriented. So, if you're talking to Jake at 3:42 p.m. on a Tuesday, you're going to write down that you spoke with Jake at 3:42 p.m. on a Tuesday. And within reason, based on your state laws, document what this representative is going to tell you. Now, I don't mean go James Bond and start secretly recording them. Just write down what you spoke about, get their email, and follow up to memorialize the entire conversation. Here's where a lot of policyholders get tripped up though. Step 4, mitigate and keep documenting. Okay, for this next step, you really need to do this. While reporting your loss, you need to be extremely transparent with the insurance rep on 2 things. First, you need to tell them what you already did to stop further damage, if there was damage you prevented from getting worse. And second, you need to tell them what you plan to do to prevent more damage. This process, the process of preventing more damage, that's called mitigation. And being transparent about your intentions makes sure everyone is on the same page. So there's 2 phases to mitigation. Phase 1 is immediate prevention. You have a pipe burst or a water leak? Shut off the water. You got a broken window? Board it up.
You have a hole in your roof? tarp it up.
In essence, stop the immediate problem so you can move on to phase 2. Call a certified mitigation company as soon as you can. I know that these temporary fixes might be inconvenient in the short term, but I promise they will protect you in the long term. Because guess what? We actually covered a claim in our last video where that exact thing happened. A property owner acted too fast and completely fixed their roof. The insurance company came out, didn't see any issues, and denied the entire claim, which led to further complications. And if you want to learn how we help them reverse that denial, check out that video right here. But finish watching this one first though, thank you. So to be clear, phase 1 is stopping the immediate problem, and phase 2 is professional stabilization of the problem. This leads us to your final and arguably most important step. Step 5, document more. I don't know if you've noticed a pattern here, but you need to document your claim. So while you're waiting for the adjuster to show up, document. But here is a really difficult situation a lot of homeowners find themselves in, because while you're waiting, your house might be vulnerable, mold might start to grow, leaks might be getting worse. This is the weird high stakes limbo you sit in after a claim. So keep documenting, because this is not dead time. If the insurance company delays and you can prove that you were the one who stayed in communication, that you documented everything and you only made reasonable temporary repairs, then you get to keep the leverage. It's really important. But hold on, how long is it actually going to take for your insurance adjuster to show up? Officially, most insurance companies have an internal goal to make first contact within 24 hours, meaning they'll either call or email you. Unofficially, that call is often just a,
"Hello, I'm your adjuster. Hang tight, I'll be right with you."
Oftentimes, there's no appointment or inspection right away, just the insurance company hitting its own internal deadline. Inspections typically happen between 3 and 10 days later. And if you're part of a large event like a wildfire or a hurricane or even a burst pipe during a winter freeze, you could be waiting even longer. One adjuster might have 30 to 50 claims on their plate. Imagine being number 50. So I hope this has been a helpful guide for when you do need to file in those first 24 hours. Remember, if you're not sure, please reach out to us for some free guidance. We've helped tens of thousands of homeowners like this one, where we help take their claim from $80,000 to $526,000. And as always, be sure to follow us for more Insurance Exposed.